Hey YouTubers, what's up? So tonight I am here down at the Adelaide Entertainment Centre. I am about to go see Celtic Thunder with my mum. So stick around because throughout the video I will be doing another walkthrough video for any other Celtic Thunder fans who are going to be going to their show for the rest of the Australian tour, and also stick around because at the end of the video I will be doing another show review. So hope you enjoy. It's me, Michaela. Welcome to my show review for Celtic Thunder. So last night I went to see Celtic Thunder perform at the Adelaide Entertainment Centre last night with my mum, as you may have seen in the opening video. So the group, their tour this year, Celtic Thunder's tour this year was it was called Legacy. Legacy celebrates the past 10 years of Celtic Thunder's success over those years. I have been a fan of the guys for about 6 years. The first time I've heard of them, it was back in 2010 when I saw their first show on SBS. It looked pretty amazing at first, and then since then I got onto YouTube, looked up their songs, and since then I've just fallen in love with them. So going to their show last night, as usual, I was absolutely blown away by the energy, the enthusiasm from the cast and crew. What I really loved about that night was to be able to sing along to my favourite songs that I really enjoy listening to, such as Heartland, Islands Call, Seven Drunken Nights, Hallelujah, and I still haven't found what I'm looking for. They're some of my favourite songs. For their Australian tour, it was also the first time for Damien McGinty here in Australia as a guest for the tour. It felt really great to finally see Damien here in Adelaide. I certainly wasn't disappointed, and the numbers he sang last night, it just felt pretty amazing to be able to finally hear him sing those songs live. The funniest parts about that night, my two favourites were Seven Drunken Nights, where all of the lads were getting into character. I just couldn't stop laughing at how Neil was just really getting into it, pretending to be drunk and confused. He certainly had the whole theatre laughing. Seven Drunken Nights never fails to make me laugh when you watching all the guys getting into character. The second song that also made me laugh really hard was it was Breaking Up Is Hard to Do. That's Damien McGinty's song. Before he started singing the song, Ryan and Neil had recently finished the song, and then as they were about to leave, Damien came out and persuaded them to try and be his backup singers. Although Ryan and Neil tried to, but were against the idea, as his backup singers were supposed to be girls, Damien started to reminisce about his days in Glee, because for any of you who never knew that Damien McGinty was on Glee. He won a spot on the show Glee back in 2011, which saw him having to step down from Celtic Thunder for a couple of years. Watching Damien performing Breaking Up is hard to do. Damien did a wonderful job, but it was really hard for me to get to take my eyes off of Ryan and Neil. They ended up putting the wigs on, and just watching Neil performing just like what a female backup singer would do. My cheeks were very, very sore from laughing after that, which certainly never failed to make me laugh. The thing that my mum noticed with Ryan, who was wearing the brown wig, was that she noticed that Ryan had put the wig on the other way around, which is absolutely funny. But there's one other thing I've been wanting to get off my chest, is that I feel that Celtic Thunder has become a really huge part of my life ever since I started following them 6 years ago. As I may have mentioned in my first show review for Speed Mouse, I suffer from anxiety, which sometimes will tend to lead me to panic attacks. Ever since I started suffering anxiety 2 years ago, I've noticed that anytime whenever I felt anxious or upset, I put on Celtic Thunder's music, even if it's like the group's album, or if I listen to Ryan and Neil's Byrne and Kelly album, or listening to Colm Keegan's songs. The minute when I listen to them, I just forget about everything, and then I just imagine that I'm in another world, and I feel that they're right there, making me feel better. Ever since I started following the guys, I've had quite a few people, make fun of my choice of music. I've had a few people, I've had like a few people laugh at me, saying that my choice of music is crap. Why do you like them? I mean, you should be listening to other types of music besides Celtic Thunder. But I don't, but I've always ignored it. And you know why? It's because people don't understand how much, how amazing they are, and how amazing and wonderful they all sound. Sorry, that's why I love that. That's why I love them. Celtic Thunder has, made me feel so much better about myself, and ever since the start of this, year, I've started to talk more properly, and I'm not stuttering as I used to. At the moment, I've been feeling really happy, and I haven't had like a single panic attack, which has been good. And it's, and the guys from Celtic Thunder, they've made a really huge impact for me. And I don't, and despite people telling me that I should, look at, I should listen to this particular artist instead of Celtic Thunder, I'm just going to ignore them. I mean, no matter what, but I will always love them, even if they break up, or if they even do like one final tour together. I will always still enjoy their music. I will always enjoy their music, and still be able to see their solo shows if they ever come to Adelaide. But if I ever had the opportunity to to meet all of them face to face, I would actually, I would tell them that, I would really thank them for what they've done for my life. They've made my life so much better. Ever since I've just, all these years I've struggled with life, and Celtic Thunder has always made me feel better, despite all some of the stuff that I've been through all my life. So, guys, if you ever find this video, or if you're watching it, thank you for everything you've done, and I really hope you will continue to do more shows, and more shows, another tour, or even if you ever come back to Adelaide to do another solo show. I would really love that. Thank you, guys. Anyway, so Celtic Thunder is currently still on their Australian tour until the 27th of May. So if any of you Thunderheads are out there, I hope you enjoy going to see the guys live. I hope you have so much fun, as I have, and most of the other Thunderheads who have already been to their shows. If you like to, at the end of the video, you are welcome to like and comment your thoughts on this video, as I would really like to hear I really like to hear what you think of it, because I really want to know. But I also have, but just before I finish up, I have two last announcements. Is that if there are any other Aussie Thunderheads out there, I'm currently planning a surprise for Keith Harkin, because it'll be the last time we see him in Australia touring with the guys. So I'm planning to make a surprise for him. So I'm planning to make a video like a goodbye video for Keith, to say thank you for what he's, for all the hard work and the memories he's given us during his time with Celtic Thunder. So if any Thunderheads out there, if you have a memory, any memories from the tours, concerts, if you've ever been on the Celtic Thunder cruise, or if you've been to any of his solo shows, let me know, because I would really like to include it in my video. If you got any photos to share, or even if you want to just send him a message, a goodbye message, please private message me on Facebook, because I'm trying to get as many Thunderheads as I can to be included in the video, so that then we could show Keith, how much Australia loves him, and the fact that we would like to see him come back to Australia to do, to bring his solo shows here. So if you would like to be a part of my video, private message me on Facebook, as I hope to get the video done before the Australian tour is finished. So that's the end of that. At the end of the review. So I really hope you like it. If you also stick around, because in 2 weeks' time I will be doing another show review, and this time it will be David Strassman. So thank you for listening, and I really hope you enjoyed this video. If you'd like to see any more of my videos, you're welcome to like, comment. You're also welcome to subscribe to my channel, or if you have or even if you'd like to leave me a question, ask me a question or anything, feel free to leave a question for me, as I would like to hear. I really like to hear what people think of my videos. So thank you, and I will see you at the next show review. Okay, bye.